Is glitch building dead in No Man's Sky? After recent updates, the building community has been struggling with broken mechanics and altered timings. I jumped into a live stream with a viewer to test exactly what still works and what doesn't. The short answer, it's not dead, but it has definitely changed. Here are the most important discoveries we made cut from the live stream, so if you watch the live stream, you can skip this video. GoodGuysFree here, so let's get started. People wrote, I want to be a bit transparent about glitch building and guides in No Man's Sky. Glitch building has been a huge part of my channel for years, and I know many of you enjoyed learning and pushing the limits of what's possible. I still love the creative side of it, that hasn't changed. But lately the ground keeps shifting under our feet. The Corvette update broke the adjacency glitch. Yeah, I also have a video about that. Then after we found new reliable methods for Corvette glitch building, fixed landing locations were removed, which broke those techniques. And now with the Remnant update, timing windows for several glitches feel heavily altered or inconsistent, to the point where many techniques just aren't reliable anymore. One of the most important glitches is the wire glitch, of course. And one thing that you can do with the wire glitch, you can place things like on a wall instead of on the ground. For example, if you wanted to take a solar panel and put it on the wall, you can't. So I'm basically going to toggle wire. These are the controls. And now I can put the wire here, and theoretically, if I toggle wire and place part at the same time, then, well, that looks to be working just fine. I mean, for me, this worked like the first try. I really thought it wouldn't. We have a comment from Ray Austin 24/7. He says, glitch building isn't dead, just a bit more challenging and finicky. That's what I thought. I can still do it like size glitch, wire size glitch, using wires to place glitch. It can be problematic. And he says, I'm playing on console, so PC may have other challenges I'm not aware of. Correct. Thank you, Ray Austin. Thanks for this comment. It's true. Okay, so this is a tough one, because you can see we know that we have this problem with the connectors, that they are offset, right? They are not at the end of the wire, but a little bit off, right? So how did? Okay. But on the other, at the other end of the wire, they're actually inside, right? Here they are outside. Let me show you this. So if I just take a random wire, maybe, yeah, and I pull it from here to here, right? On this side, we can't see it. Let's take a small floor panel just to show this, because it's important. So I'm taking a wire and pulling it from one side to the other, like this. Okay, and you can see the connectors are totally offset. On one side, it's beyond the edge of the wire, and one it's inside, right?
Oh. Is that normal?
That depends what normal is. If normal is the majority, then no, it's not normal, because the majority of the existence of wires in No Man's Sky, they did not behave like this. However, for the last few updates, it has been like that. While we're here, perfect. Yeah. While we're here, let's show one more thing. Now, if you have this part, right, the angled window does something really crazy. You can attach it here and it opens the window. Okay, let me show you. So here, the window is here and I can't do anything about it. Right? First person. The window's here. But here, there's no window.
What?
Yep. That is a trick taught to me by one Loki.
Was that a glitch or what? Huh.
That's not, well, it is so good that it has to be intentional. Right? Let me repeat that. It's this angled window. It only works on the cylindrical room, the cylindrical underwater room. But there's another little trick that you can do. Okay, if you're watching, and that is if you connect a glass tunnel like here, right? That tunnel is, that tunnel ends in a bubble. If you take the angled window, you can attach it here on the top. And let's see what that does. What that does is it opens the tunnel. There we go. Yeah. Neat little tricks.
Oh, that's useful.
That's
all right.
100% intentional. Let's just do a resize glitch just to show the viewers. So the idea of the resize glitch is to take something that normally does not want to be resized. Okay, right? The illuminated pot has no problem being resized, but this thing cannot be resized. Right?
What is that? Oh,
That is like a fireplace.
I've never seen that in the anomaly. Interesting.
Yeah. So the idea of the resize glitch is to take something that can be resized, like the illuminated pot, for example. Okay. Switch to wire mode, start a wire, pull it some distance, switch back from wire mode, and then use the resizing to change the size. If all is correct, I can create a wire, and that wire, no, this wire looks wrong. It did not come out as small. So if I make another wire here, they look the same. Let's see, let's try it again. We switch to wire, switch back, small, as small as we can. Yeah, now you can see that this wire is really, really thin compared to this wire. This is the normal wire, and this is the really, really thin wire. Right? Now, once you
Is
have
this with R?
Say
Is
again?
this with RC? Is this with the button R and the button C? Click together. Oh, sorry, Q and C.
No. No.
Oh,
This is just wire glitch, normal wire glitch, right? And for anybody
Oh,
who
I see.
doesn't know how to wire glitch, I'll put this on screen for a second. Okay, on YouTube it's visible. It's not visible on Discord. It's a short video that pulls in the controls for different platforms.
Oh,
All right. Now, once you have this wire, now you can take this thing, right? Switch back to, sorry, now you need to cache pin. Well, you put it in the cache. Now you press Q and C. I don't have a thingy that shows, but it's basically the control for switch to wire and the control for switch to toggle between edit and build together. And if you do it correctly, you're in edit mode like this, and whatever it was that was below is now highlighted blue like this. Okay, now that you are in this mode, you point at the wire, the thin wire, and you duplicate it. Now you come to the place that you want to place whatever it is, and you wire glitch. That didn't work. Let's go back. Take this and try it again. QC to put it in the cache. Mark the wire, duplicate, go somewhere else, and nope, didn't work. Let's try one more time. I mean, we'll try about 4 or 5 times because we know that things are different. Put it in the cache, duplicate. Yeah, it worked. And now we have a tiny one. Now, see it?
yeah.
Let's try to make it larger again. Take a part that can be resized, switch to wire, click to start a wire, pull it some distance, click back, do not place the wire, but click back, use the control to enlarge, and then wire glitch, place and wire at the same time. Nope. Like we said, wire glitch seems to be a little bit more difficult now. Enlarge again, and yeah, now we got a big wire. I can take this, Q and C to cache it, didn't work. Q and C didn't work. Now that did work. See? We have one highlighted in blue. Now I duplicate this wire and I come here. You can see the connector is very big.
You. Yeah.
And that didn't work again. Let me try it again. Yeah, it was pretty easy to do this in the past, but the wire glitch is a little bit more difficult these days. Oh yeah.
I really can.
Yeah.
Oh! Looks like a portal. Looks like a boss room.
Yeah. Well, you don't get fire damage from this, don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, so this also works. So, is glitch building dead? Absolutely not. But as you saw, the ground has indeed shifted under our feet. The timing windows are tighter, the wire connectors are offset, and things require a lot more patience and retries than they used to. However, with tools like the wire glitch, resize glitch, and some clever snapping tricks, you can still create incredible bases that defy the game's limits. So, despite the changes, don't despair. Try glitching from a different direction, try exiting build and re-entering, and always use a wired keyboard if you're on PC. If this summary saved you some time and helped you figure out the new building landscape, hit like and consider subscribing. For more assistance, you can always come to my Discord, link in the description. GoodGuysFree here, and I'll see you again soon.